Hello, OPS families. This is Craig Steinoff, your superintendent. And I am coming to you with an apology. As much as I hate being wrong, I made a mistake on my previous video in stating that the buses would run late for a late start or would run early for an early start. The buses will run at normal time, so I need to make a correction. If you've already watched my previous video, you don't need to watch this entire thing again. The only change will be is that buses will run at normal times like they do on other dates. You can skip ahead and go and re-vote. And I apologize again for you having to re-vote if you've already done so. But in order to have valid data and accurate information in terms of making a decision from your vote, I'm asking you to redo this due to the fact that your vote may change now that bus times will be as normal, not modified. If you've not watched my previous video, then I'm going to go through the change in our calendar, the reason for it, and ask for your input at the end of this. So first and foremost, our calendar this year includes 4 early outs. And these early outs are each 3 hours long, so a total of 12 hours. And we use this time for teachers, counselors, administrators. Sometime paraprofessionals are included in that to learn new practices in education, to evaluate how our current practices are going, and overall find plans and ways that we can improve the educational process for our students. And due to our shift in personalized competency-based learning this year, we have come to a crossroads where the amount of time in between our professional development is too wide. We need to get together with our teachers, counselors, administrators on a more regular basis to be able to accommodate the shift that we're going through to personalized competency-based learning. And as you are aware, this year we focused on 3 areas to lift us to personalized competency-based learning, and those 3 areas are learner agency, family engagement, and our portrait of a graduate. And in light of family engagement, this is why I'm coming to you asking for your input on the calendar, is that we want families to be engaged in decisions that are made here that affect the families versus us just saying, here's the calendar, take it or leave it. And so what we're requesting for next year is that we want to change from 12 hours of 4 different times a year to 12 hours, and it would be 1 hour at a time. And so we still have 12 hours. That is the same. However, it would be chunked differently. So if you look at your screen here, you'll see there are 12 yellow boxes. And these boxes are the times which we have identified as professional development opportunities. And these 12 times will either be early outs, they will be late starts, or a combination of both, depending on what your vote determines. And so the error that I had in the previous video was that I said that buses would be modified. The buses will not be modified, and we're doing so that it's not affecting the schedules of our families that rely on transportation for the school with your work schedule, with your daycare schedule, and so on and so forth. So our buses will run at normal time. That does not mean that the kids have to come to school. They can choose. So if your child is needing to ride the bus, they'll ride at normal time and come, and we will have supervision of the students here during that time when we're having our professional development with teachers, counselors, administrators. So again, what I'm asking for you to do is in this same email that you got from me, I'm asking you to go and vote. There's one question, and the question is, should we have late starts, should we have early outs, or should we have a combination of both? And again, for those of you that are doing this for the second time, I apologize. It is my mistake. It was no one else's, and I have to take full responsibility for that, for the error. But if you have questions, please feel free to email me, to call me, to stop in and see me at the school, and I will do my best to answer those. Again, thank you for your support of the Oaks Public Schools, and I look forward to your responses to help drive what our calendar will look like for the 2020-2021 school year. Happy New Year. Goodbye for now.